I hope you've already tried these on your own and that you're here just for a little guidance or to check your answer. Let's see what we've got. Typically, we'll have one sentence that's going to give us one equation. So, first day of ticket sales. And then we'll also have a second sentence that gives us a second equation. But we always need to start by defining our variables, and that's going to come from the question. The things that we don't know. What is the price of an adult ticket and the price of a child ticket? That's what our variables should be. So let's let A equal the price of one adult ticket and let's let, oops, I wrote let twice. Don't need that many lets. And let's let C equal the price of one child ticket. Now, let's take a look at the blue sentence. On the first day of ticket sales, we sold 4 adult tickets. So we had the adult ticket price 4 times. And then we had the child ticket price 12 times. And the total was $132. The school took in, okay, now the next sentence, we ended up with $63 by selling 1 adult ticket, so 1 of the A's, and 6 of the children's tickets added together. Now, when it comes to solving this system, you may choose to use substitution. It would be easy to get this A by itself and substitute. You may choose to do elimination. We could multiply the bottom equation by -4 or -2 and create some opposites. I prefer to solve by graphing. I'm going to pull up the Desmos graphing calculator, but here's the thing. Desmos doesn't understand if I use A's and C's. So I'm just going to make a little note that when I graph it, I'm going to use X instead of A and Y instead of C. For graphing on Desmos, you must use the letters X and Y. And now let's just graph what we have. So I'm going to have 4x plus 12y equals 132. I'm also going to have x plus 6y equals 63. And I'm looking for where these cross each other. Right there it is. So it is at 3 and 10. All right. So I'm going to make a note here that my solution from the graph is at the ordered pair 3, 10. And now it's time to answer the question. So 1 adult ticket. Ooh, forgive the handwriting there. Costs, and this is measured in dollars, so $3. And 1 child ticket costs $10. And then let's just do a quick check, make sure that works. So that would be in this bottom equation, 3 plus 60, that's 63. And in the top equation, 12 plus 120 equals 132. So whatever this particular concert is, the children's tickets are more expensive. It must be a show that is geared toward children in order for the prices to be that way. So quick recap. The last sentence typically shows you what you're trying to find. Those are your variables. You're also typically going to have one sentence to give you each equation. If you're going to solve by graphing, you must use the letters X and Y in Desmos, so I just made a note here that that's what those represented, the adult and the child ticket. Again, for 28 here, I hope that you have already tried to solve it. Let's see what we've got. Let's start from the last sentence this time. So what is the cost of 1 pecan cheesecake and 1 apple cheesecake? All right, let's define our variables. I'm going to use P equal the cost of 1 pecan cheesecake. And I'm going to let A equal the cost of 1 apple cheesecake. Now let's take a look at our sentences. So customers can buy. Lisa sold 6 pecan cheesecakes and 3 apple cheesecakes for a total of $60. Okay, so we're going to have one equation for Lisa. She sold a pecan cheesecake, so that amount of money 6 times. And she sold an apple cheesecake, that amount of money 3 times. And the total is $60. A second sentence here for Wilbur, her selling partner. So Wilbur, he sold more. So he sold the pecan cheesecake 14 times and sold the apple cheesecake 12 times. And the total of that money is $190. Okay, now I'm going to choose to solve by graphing again because that is, to me anyway, the easiest way. So I'm going to let X be the pecan cheesecakes and Y be the apple cheesecakes. Let's take a look here at the graph. I can get rid of my old equations and let's see what we got. So 6 pecans plus 3 apples is $60. And then 14 pecans plus 12 apples is $190. And I'm seeing 5 and 10. I'm going to make a note that that's the ordered pair where these crossed each other. So 5 for the X, 10 for the Y. Let's answer the question. 1 pecan cheesecake costs, so that was my X number, so it costs $5. And 1 apple cheesecake costs $10. Let's give it a quick check. I'm going to pull my calculator up again for this. So what I'm saying is, I think if I take 6 times 5, because I think P is 5, and add that to 3 times 10, because I think A is 10, it should give me 60, which it does. And 14 times 5, I'm looking at Wilbur now, so 14 of those $5 cheesecakes plus 12 of those $10 cheesecakes should be $190, which it is, so we know that we have done things right.